Hey, physics, what's up? Oh man, I wanted to be on a long time ago, but man, today's been busy. I got up, I went to get my hair cut, and the place I went to, I just didn't think that I would need an appointment because it was early in the morning. Well, it was pretty early. It was like 11 a.m. They're like, "Oh, we can't get you until 1:30." So I'm like, "Oh, great, okay." So then I'm like, I gotta drive back home. And then I'm on my way home, and my wife texts me. Luckily, so actually it worked out well because my wife texted me and said, "Can you go pick up my medication?" They put it at the wrong pharmacy, so they put it at a pharmacy that's like 20 minutes away. But I happened to be already out towards that direction. Did you cut your hair? Oh, you cut. I wanted to. I wanted to shave my hair all off, and my wife wouldn't let me. I was like, "Can I just take the clippers and just clipper my hair all off? Like really short one length." She's like, "No." So I was like, "All right." So then my wife texted me and said, "Go get my medication. Can you get it at the CVS?" And I said, "Okay, sure." So then I went. I got that. Then I came home. And then I had about an hour before my hair appointment. So I jumped into Aion and I gathered some resources. I got killed by a player. So there's actually PvP. I wasn't sure if there was PvP because normally there's two worlds. There's like the world of the Elios, there's the world of the Asmodeans, and they're paired together. There's always two worlds that are paired. And if you go into, yeah, I got destroyed. I mean, I didn't even know what was going on. I was in the middle of combat with two or three other enemies, and all of a sudden somebody came behind me and started hitting me, and they stunned me. So by the time I came out of the stun, but they didn't do much damage. I mean, honestly, it was just so shocking. I was just like so surprised because no one had ever attacked me before, And they attacked me, and I was like, I didn't even, I was like already low on. I was probably about half health when they started attacking me, and then they got me down to about a quarter health, and they were full health, and I didn't even know what class they were, to be honest. All I know is they hit me from behind and stunned me, and so at that point, I'm like, you know what? Let me just see if I can fly and do the old Top Gun and take this vector and hit turbo and get away. And I tried to fly, and they just immediately like stunned me again, and then they killed me, which was fine. I was actually kind of excited because I was like, oh man, there's actually PvP on the server. Like, I wasn't sure if the PvP was only going to be when you queued into the abyss. It's not really a queue, I don't think. You just teleport in, I think. So there's actual PvP. And you got to realize, here's the funny thing. I'm on the Korean server. I have not seen anybody on the Korean server who has an English name. Like, everybody's Korean. So they probably, when they look at me, they probably want to kill me and say, "Get the fuck out of here, Whitey." You know what I mean? Think about it. They see me and they probably know, who the fuck is this with their English name? Oh, nice. You're playing Guild Wars 1. Sweet. Hopefully it's fun. So, okay, so I got killed. So then I got my hair cut. So then I went and I got my hair cut. Then I came home. And then I was hungry because now it's like, now it's like 2:15 p.m., right? So I ordered myself a chicken sandwich from Culver's and some crinkle cut French fries. Yeah, the graphics are, of course, it's an old game. And that was good. And then I ordered some groceries from the grocery store because I needed a couple things. And then I was just fucking around with AI generated images. I was trying to maybe create some cool thumbnails for this particular character, but I wasn't having much luck, to be honest. I was coming out with garbage like, with stuff like this, which just looked crappy. Nothing was coming out the way I wanted it, So I kind of gave up and said, you know what, screw it. I don't feel like messing with this right now. So what time is it now? God, I can't believe it's 4:15. So this was, let's see. So this was around 2:30. So then around 2:45, I'm like, okay, I'm going to play the game. I'm going to stream. So I go in here, and this was around actually it was around 3, I guess, or I don't know what time it was. It was on 3:19, I guess. But then I went into like stream, and as soon as I went to click the button, actually no, I logged into the game, and I was at the character selection screen, and then it kicked me out and said server maintenance starting. And I was like, come on, really? I went and got my hair cut, I went and got my wife's meds, I ordered groceries, I ate some food. I finally get down, took a shower, then I took a shower again, second shower of the day. Actually, no, I didn't take a shower yet. And they're doing maintenance. So I'm like, oh, fuck it. And I go, okay, I need to mow the yard, right? So I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to go mow the yard. So I go outside, I mow the yard, I get all hot, sweaty. Come back in, take a shower, and now I'm back. So I've got my haircut, got my wife's meds, got groceries, ate something, mowed the yard, and here I am. Gemini. What is I don't use Gemini. Is Gemini an AI art program? I use Midjourney. Hold on a second. My computer's frozen. My computer is frozen right now. And the thing that usually freezes it is Chrome. So we're going to have to kill Chrome. Let me see if it came back. Oh, no, it came back. Never mind, it came back. It froze for a second. Not sure why. Who knows? There's so much shit going on. Oh, I use ChatGPT. I tried a couple other AIs, but ChatGPT so far has been the best for programming questions. What do you mean? What do you mean it speaks with you? Yeah, well, why wouldn't it speak with you? ChatGPT has been amazing for me. It's been very, very useful. I was trying to pay my property taxes, and I asked ChatGPT a question about escrow, and it was spot on. Gave me the correct URL to go to fill out a form. Even gave me the correct number. I mean, all the information it gave me was 100% accurate. So, well, it depends on what you ask it, man. You ask it general questions, you're going to get general answers. It's all about the prompt, baby. You ask a dumb question, you're going to get a dumb answer. But I was in Aion and I crafted a chess piece, like a plate chess piece, and it was actually, I think, an upgrade. You know what I mean? It was like the first chess piece I could even craft, and it was like better. I'm level 20, and it was the first chess piece I could craft, and it was like better than my chess piece. And I'm like, shit, this is pretty good. I'm like, I need to level up my armor smithing. If gear is this fucking good, you know what I mean? You roll your dice. No, I don't roll my dice. You mean? I don't know if you're talking about ChatGPT. You're talking about Aion. Yeah, I mean, you don't know what the stats are going to be. But, I mean, honestly, who cares at this point? I'm not trying to min-max it. If the piece has, like, higher armor rating and, like, some decent crit or stamina, I'm happy with it. If it's better than what I got, you know? But, I'm just going to farm some mobs. I need to farm some weapon drops so I can disenchant those and get the the enhancement stones. Because I want to get a ton of enhancement stones so I can, like, craft like a decent set of gear, and then I want to enhance the fuck out of it. So next time someone tries to attack me, I'll have like OP plus 10, all plus 10 crafted gear. And they'll be like, damn, this Templar is tanky. Yeah, I mean, from what I've seen, if you don't level up your skills, you're gonna struggle. I mean, yeah, the mobs do hit. The mobs do pretty good damage, and it's like this game is very much like an old school MMO. It's like very much like Lineage 2. It's very much like Aion 1. If you go fight mobs that are red to you, they're gonna fucking hit you hard. Like if you, and the only reason it feels like I'm not dying is because they've got this mechanic where it auto like takes a health potion if you get down to 70, if you get down to 30% health or something, and you can adjust that. So max level's 45. That's funny. They're like, oh, you can get max level in 2 or 3 days, and I'm like, I don't know, man. I watched a video where a guy said he'd played the game for like 50 or 100 hours, and he said that once you hit 32, he said the leveling grinds to a very slow pace, where it's because you start to run out of quests to do. He's like, the game's kind of set up for you to do this, the main story, the MSQ, but once you get to like 32, I think he said like you kind of run out of stuff to do, and you end up just having to like do daily quests, but those repeat daily, obviously, or just grind mobs, which I love. The fact, see, that's, if I can play an MMO where the only way you can level is to grind mobs, I'm happy. I think that's fucking awesome, because I love the people that cry about it. Oh no, I gotta go kill mobs for 5 hours to get a level, and I'm like, dude, that's fucking awesome. I love that shit. I have no idea. I don't know. He didn't say anything. It was a good video, though. It was a good video. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see if I can find it. I don't know if it'll be in my history. Probably not. Aion, it would have been, let's see. Let me see. Aion 2 review. I think I did a search for Aion 2 review. But yeah, I think it was this one.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel.
Yeah, it was this guy. So this guy's video, he said Aion 2 review after 50 hours. You know?
Today, I'm giving you my full, honest review of Aion 2 after he is saying everyone begins, the early game, and the leveling experience. The first thing you'll notice when you jump into Aion 2 is how gorgeous the world looks. The environments are vibrant, the character models have great detail, and the animations feel polished. That initial impression is genuinely exciting, and the early levels reinforce that excitement.
No, he gives a good review. He gives an honest review.
Leveling from the startup to around level 32 feels incredibly smooth, maybe even too smooth. You accept quests, press auto, walk around, kill a few mobs, and you're leveling without really having to think. For a while, this is relaxing, but eventually you realize you're not really playing the game. You're just watching it play itself. That's where some cracks start to show.
See, I disagree with that. He says you're not playing the game. I'm sorry, but you still have to kill the mobs. It's like there's no auto combat that I'm aware of. Right? It may auto path you to where you need to go, but you still have to go kill the mobs. You still got to loot shit. You still got to manage your inventory. You still have to go back to town to clear out your inventory. You still have to upgrade your skills. You know, your skills, they're not going to upgrade on their own, right? So I kind of disagree with him saying that it feels like it's playing itself.
Around level 34 to 35, everything changes.
Wait. Okay, all right, never mind.
XP curve
his icons look laid out different than mine.
Suddenly spikes, and the quest flow slows to a crawl. At this point, the game stops holding your hand, but instead of challenging you with fun content, it just forces you into a grind.
So he's saying at level 32, the game forces you into a grind, which I am 100% okay with. I don't give a shit about that. Like, because the thing is, what was so cool about Aion 1 is the crafting is actually really good, and the crafting is very, you know, pretty in depth. I mean, it's very expensive too. Crafting in Aion is very expensive. Like, for example, if you want to craft like 10 pieces of food, it might cost you like 3,000 or 4,000 kina, right? Well, 3,000 or 4,000 kina, you might have to go out and kill like, 30 mobs or 40 mobs to make that much kina. So it's like crafting's not cheap, right? So the cool thing about, and then I think this number here, see it says 35 is his level. Then there's a helmet and it says 570. I think that's like his gear score. I think that's what that 570 is.
This grind shows up fast. You find yourself running out of quests, checking the map for anything you might have missed. And
so it's like, oh no, they're not holding my hand anymore. There's no quest to do. I gotta go kill something. I mean, this is old school MMO, man. Anybody who played EverQuest, anyone who played Lineage 2, that's the way it was. Lineage 2, you got to level 20, and there wasn't hardly anything to do past 20. Like, Lineage 2 wasn't a completed game. When Lineage 2 was launched, it definitely 100% was rushed, right? Like, there were quests that at, like, level 10 that said, go down south towards this tower and look around here, there somewhere for some guy. And that was it. That was the quest. It didn't tell you the guy's name. Just said, go over here and look for somebody. You know, that was old school questing in MMOs, you know? My wife is not. I sent her pictures of the yard, said I mowed the yard. She just said thank you. My wife is so depressed because of her mom, dude. She's so depressed. I try to do stuff to cheer up, and nothing really helps. She's just so depressed. Anyway, so yeah, so you get to level 35, the game grinds to a halt.
Then eventually realizing you're going to have to do daily missions, farm mobs, or repeat the same handful of dungeons if you want to keep leveling. Some players even got completely stuck at level 37, with genuinely nothing left to do but grind mobs manually or wait for daily resets. I
Again, grinding mobs to level, I am completely fine with that. In fact, I enjoy that.
Personally didn't get fully stuck, but I did feel that the leveling pacing was artificially stretched. It's a jarring shift from the smooth early experience to the sudden slow climb. Combat during leveling starts off fun and flashy. Skills feel impactful, the animations are cool, and each class has a unique fantasy. But over time, the combat system's weaknesses become obvious. It's very animation locked, very cooldown based, and the pacing is slow. You press a few abilities, wait, reposition a bit, and repeat.
Yeah, I would say that the cooldowns are a little bit annoying. Like on my character, I'm just doing left click, right click until I can do, like, I do left, right click, and then I dodge, and then I go into like a combo of like a mouse, like this button. I go into like a 4-button press combo, which pretty much will kill anything that's my level. And then those abilities are like, the one ability that starts the combo is on cooldown for like, I don't know, 30 seconds. So then I'm like left click, right click. And I have other abilities. That's not to say you don't have other skills. You do have other skills, but they're more difficult to pull off without getting hit. You know, like one of them is a charge up ability. So if you do use it, you got to kind of time it correctly so you're not getting hit. And then there's, but there are some other skills. So I think, again, I understand what he's saying here, but since it's so early, since I'm only level 21, I'm not sure that that's going to play out, because remember, you end up with like 40 skills and you can custom build your bar with what skills you want. So I can't imagine that there's not skills that you can't build your bar out in a way that there's going to be filler abilities in between, meaning you can press this, go into this combo, filler, press this, go into this combo. I would be surprised if you couldn't do that. And if you could do that and you've got the filler, then you're not really waiting for anything. You're just going through different rotations. But I will say that the cooldowns are too long. The one thing about Terra that was really cool is most of the abilities in Terra were a much shorter cooldown. So like you had abilities that you would chain together, but they weren't a very long cooldown. Maybe it was like 10 seconds, 12 seconds, 15 seconds max, for the cooldowns. I feel like the cooldowns here are longer, but honestly, I haven't read the tooltips to see how long they really are. I can see here it says 39 seconds right here. See that? This one's 17 seconds. These cooldown.
Feels like the game wants to be an action MMO, but plays much more like a stiff mobile MMO.
Yeah, I definitely think you should have options, but I'm fine with not having an option. And you do have there are dungeons you can do, and I guess there's daily dungeons, and there's other stuff you can do. Keep in mind, crafting gives you experience too. Like gathering gives you experience. Crafting, everything you craft gives you experience, and it's not like a little bit of experience. Like if you make a high level piece of armor, it's a lot of experience. So you can craft, you can gather. There's probably other stuff you can do that gives you experience too. I think they are. I've heard that I think I asked ChatGPT about the limitations of the sub, and it gave me a list. Hold on a second. I don't know how accurate it is though, because this is. Let's see. I don't see it. Maybe I deleted it. Hold on a second. Yeah, I think I deleted that search. Anyways. Yeah, but you don't need to pay. You keep saying $50. You don't need to pay all that. I think if you just pay $13 a month, you get past a lot of the bullshit. If you just do like a regular WoW sub, I think you get past most of the crap. I don't know what the battle pass is for, to be honest. I have no fucking clue. Me too. Let's ask ChatGPT what it knows. What are the subscriptions that are available for Aion 2, and what are free-to-play players limited on because they don't have a subscription? The game is free to download and play. There are 2 membership subscription tiers. One article gives approximate pricing, which is the $13.5 for the one, $20 for the other. Free-to-play limitations, trading, auction access. Free players may be locked out of major trade auctions and systems until they subscribe. Reduced convenience, slower progression, fewer runs, right? Less bonus rewards or limited access to certain content. Essential features are behind paywalls. Some community feedback suggestions, features necessary for full experience, dungeon resets, entry counts, etc. may be locked or gated. Battle passes plus cosmetic shops. Even as free-to-play, you'll have access to the game, but premium path battle passes, premium skins will cost money. Yeah. So even ChatGPT is kind of like vague on it because the information around the subscriptions was so vague. You know what I mean? Well, none of it matters because I can't get a sub because I'm on the Korean server, so doesn't matter.
There's not a lot of freedom in your rotations, and once you learn your kit, the gameplay becomes repetitive. Combat is at its best during PvP, but we'll talk about that later. Now, let's talk about...
I can see where the combat could be repetitive. So far, it's definitely repetitive. Even though I enjoy the combat, I do feel like it's repetitive, but the one thing you have to remember is you can move while using all your abilities, so positioning is key. Like understanding how to position your character, because you do more damage when you hit mobs from behind. So because you can dodge 2 or 3 times before I think you run out of stamina, you can use your dodging to position, behind the character. And one thing I had to learn is I didn't quite understand is when bosses would jump up in the air and then come down and hit the ground, or like I couldn't figure out if the dodge was an iframe or not, meaning that if during the dodging, the animation of the dodge, am I immune to all damage? And I think I am. So doing stuff like jumping straight up in the air to like be up in the air and have something that goes beneath you, like not do damage, doesn't work, right? The only thing that's going to protect you is the iframe, is the dodge, right? So if a boss is flying up in the air and he's going to land on the ground and he's going to land really far from you, it's still like the range on these abilities is huge. So you still have to time right before he hits the ground, do your dodge roll. That way, when he lands, you're in the middle of the animation of dodging, and you will be immune. And that's something you have to time and stuff. But
PvE, which is where I spent a good amount of time trying to understand the core systems. Dungeons are one of the highlights at first glance. The bosses look awesome, the environments are well designed, and the mechanics, although simple, are entertaining the first time you run them. The problem is that there isn't enough variety, and the game expects you to repeat these same dungeons constantly to progress. After the 3rd or 4th run, the magic wears off, and the repetition sets in. And on top of that, certain dungeons are buggy. I encountered the infamous death penalty glitch, where dying causes your max HP to drop to 1. And the only solution is to restart the game. Imagine trying to tank a dungeon boss when one...
So what happens is when you die and you res, your health gets stuck at 1 HP. Oh, it's hilarious.
Hit literally kills you every time. The prestige system in PvE is another disappointment. On paper, it's supposed to be a long-term progression system that makes your character stronger through dedication. But in reality, it's just a long list of passive upgrades. There's no customization, no build choices, and nothing creative about it. You simply click through menus, upgrade your stats, watch numbers go up, and move on. It feels like a chore rather than a meaningful progression system. The world activities and open world PvE content also sound great on paper, but often end up feeling too passive. So many tasks are designed around auto combat or semi-AFK farming that the game
he says that tasks are designed around I've never seen auto combat in this game. Like if there's auto combat, I have no idea how to use it. As far as I know, there's no such thing as auto combat. Oh no, he's flaming it. But
really demands actual input from the player. Even though the world is visually beautiful, the gameplay within that world is surprisingly shallow and automated. And I have to mention the user interface, which is a problem on its own. Nearly every action is hidden under layers of menus. Enhancing gear feels like digging through folders on an old...
Again, I'm surprised. Again, I kind of have to refute this one too. I sound like an Andy, but to enhance a gear, all you do is open up your character window. I think you right click on the gear item it brings up the gear item. On the gear item window, there's icons. One of the icons is enhance. You click enhance, and that's it. And then there's a button. And if you have the materials in your bag to do the enhance, you don't even have to like pick them. You don't have to do anything. You click enhance, and you click the button that just says, go ahead and enhance it. That's it. You know what I mean? So I'm like, how is that like layers? I'll actually go through the game and show you how to do it. So I'm a little surprised he says that. That doesn't really make sense to me.
Computer. Exchanging items is confusing. Inventory management is a mini game. The UI constantly...
Inventory management is a little bit annoying because you have to... It's like, and I've seen other MMOs that do it this way. I think even Black Desert kind of did it this way, where you have to click an item. You have to click an item, and then you have to click a button to put that item in like a slot. And then you have to click another button to say deposit it. I think Original Lineage did it this way, actually. And that's what it is. It's the original Lineage 2 game did it this way. So you would open up your bank, you'd open up your bags, you click an item, then you click a button that says how much of that item do you want to deposit. Like you can click the calculator. It's the same way Lineage 2 did it. And in the calculator you can type in. You can say, oh, click the calculator, type in 50, click OK, then click another button. So there's a lot of clicks. I got to open up my bank. I got to open up my bag. I got to click the item. Then I got to put in the amount. Then I got to click OK. Then I got to click submit. As opposed to just opening up my bank, opening my bag, dragging it over and releasing it, right? Or just maybe right-clicking it, you know? Like just right-clicking it in my bag and it automatically transfers to the bank. You know what I mean? So yeah, the inventory is the way they do it. But again, I've seen inventory done exactly this way before, so I'm not surprised. And it was done, I'm pretty sure, in Lineage 2.
Gets in the way and makes the game feel less smooth than it should be. Now onto PvP. This is the part most Aion fans care about. The good news is that PvP can be really fun. One-on-one fights have a gritty, scrappy feel to them because DPS isn't insanely high and players don't instantly melt. Fights last long enough for you to make plays, reposition, or outsmart your opponent. The bad news? It's extremely unbalanced. Class balance is all over the place.
So, you know, the one thing I'll say about that, right? Because I'm just playing devil's advocate on this, right? I'm not trying to... What the hell? Did I get something on this? I did. I got something on this bill. My wife's going to kill me if she sees that. Anyways, like some sort of grease or something. I don't know what that is. But I'm going to play devil's advocate. And what I'm going to say is he says that the class balance is all over the place. You could pretty much say the same thing for any MMO out of the past 10 years. Like, what MMO has been released in the past 10 years where you could honestly say the PvP balance was good? Like, I can't think of one. I mean, there's probably some that have. I mean, I would say Elder Scrolls Online because of the building, the way you could build characters, you could definitely kind of compensate, you know? But, I mean, Elder Scrolls Online came out in 2013, so that was 12 years ago, you know? But again, Guild Wars 2 came out a long, long, long time ago. I'm talking about in the last 10 years, what MMOs come out that had good class balance for PvP. I can't think of one. You know? I mean, Throne and Liberty didn't. Right? I guess Throne and Liberty wasn't too bad. You know, I didn't play Throne and Liberty a ton. We could play Throne. I'm not going to have time to play Throne and Liberty today. This sucks. I thought today I'd be able to play. I have played all of like an hour today. And it's 4:40 p.m. And my wife's going to be home at like 7. Once my wife gets home, I can't game. Because she's going to want me to spend time with her. Because she's been doing brutal, taking care of her mom all day long. And she's going to be fucking tired and bitchy. And she's going to want to hang out with me, you know. So today's been... And she wants me to go... Oh, looks like we can say... And she wants me to go to the hospital or to go over there with her tomorrow. Which I said I would, but I'm not going to stay there all day. Anyways, let's finish the video.
Matchups feel completely unwinnable unless your enemy makes a huge mistake. For example, playing Assassin against Mage is a nightmare because your gap closers feel unreliable and the Mage has too many tools to keep you at a distance. On the other hand, playing melee against certain ranged classes can feel like running in mud while they kite you endlessly. Even Gladiator, which should be a reliable bruiser, struggles with classes that have too much mobility or crowd control. It's less about who outplays who and more about which class has the advantage in that specific matchup. On top of that, the matchmaking can be chaotic. Some fights end up being 5 of your teammates against 2 enemies, and the game still calls it a fair match. Combat animations can't always be cancelled, dodging doesn't feel responsive, and some fights come down to whether your opponent's RNG evasion stat activates at the right moment. There's potential here, because when PvP works, it's genuinely exciting, but it needs...
So I got a free character like cosmetic overhaul card for free in my mailbox. I went in, I changed my character a little bit, and I gave her a darker skin, and I actually regret it. I wish her skin wasn't so dark. She looks a little weird. And I don't know when I'll ever get another free ability to change the look of my character. So I was kind of bummed out about that, but whatever.
It's balancing, polish, and a more responsive combat system to really shine. Now, let's get into the part that everyone is nervous about: monetization. Is Aion 2 pay to win? The short answer is yes, but it's not the most aggressive type of pay to win. It's the slower, more subtle kind that creeps into the experience over time. The game offers advantages through pets, the battle pass, enhancement materials, and randomized upgrading systems. You can buy resources that directly improve your character's strength. It's not instant top gear, but it's still an advantage, especially in PvP. The biggest red flag is the shop HP potion that gives players more sustain in PvP. That is literally a paid power advantage in competitive content. It's not even disguised. If you pay, you have better survivability. Simple as that. For casual players who just want to experience PvE or enjoy the world, the monetization isn't game-breaking. You can play without paying and still have a decent time. But if you want to compete in open-world PvP arenas,
Yeah, see, I'm not going to be able to compete in anything because I'm my ping.
or rankings, paying does help a lot, and that fact alone will push some players away. Before giving my final verdict, I want to talk about the community's reaction, because I spent a lot of time hearing what other players were saying. Overall, the feedback is mixed, but leans toward disappointment. Most players love how the game looks. They love the atmosphere. They enjoy the idea of Aion coming back, but the complaints are loud. Many players say the UI is a mess, combat feels stiff, leveling hits a wall too early, and PvP balance is inconsistent. There are tons of reports about bugs, everything from the death penalty bug to targeting issues to weird pathing problems, and a lot of people feel like the game wasn't tested enough before launch. The community isn't saying the game is terrible, but they're saying it feels rushed and unpolished. So, after 50 hours, what's my final verdict on Aion 2? Aion 2 is a beautiful, ambitious MMO that looks stunning and offers a lot of content, but it isn't fully realized yet. It has a great foundation, a nostalgic world, and flashes of genuine fun, especially in PvP. But it also has stiff combat, grindy PvE, UI problems, pacing issues, bugs, and noticeable pay-to-win elements. The game isn't bad, but it's not great either. It sits somewhere in the middle. A game with massive potential, but one that needs time, polish, and balance changes before it can become something truly special. So, should you play it? In my opinion, if you enjoy PvP, want a visually impressive world to explore, or just want to try something new, then yes, it's worth giving a shot. But if you can't tolerate grind, unbalanced classes, or any degree of pay to win, then this probably isn't the game for you right now. With updates, it could improve dramatically, but as of today, Aion 2 is a promising but flawed MMO.
There you go. There's a review. I thought it was a pretty good review, and he seemed pretty honest. Said there were good things, a lot of bad things. You try to play Guild Wars 1? That's cool. Yeah, who knows, man? For me, I mean, for me, what I want to do is just get my character as strong as, you know me, I like to get my character as strong as I can, as tanky as I can. Maybe see if I can do some PvP and maybe see if I can get halfway decent at PvP. And then just so that when the game comes to the West, I'll have a better idea of how to play. You know, just so I have, yeah, I like, and plus I get to play solo. I really enjoy the crafting. I think the crafting is really cool. Um, I like, let's see, where's my, like this, how do I see my, you know what, how do I see my gear? Like, where do I see like my gear? Hold on a second. Where's just like my gear? You know, I never really thought about that. Stats. These are my stats, but where's like just my gear? Attendance, mail, management. Hold on a second. Oh, it's here. When you go to inventory, so your gear, it's weird. Like you go to your inventory and it shows you your gear here, right? So here's my gear, right? Well, here's this. I think that this piece, I crafted this. See this orichalcum breastplate? I crafted this. Not the, and it you know, it's random. So I got the stat I got was dexterity, which is probably crappy. But here's what I was talking about. Like he was talking, remember he was talking about how hard it was to like enchant something? Like, oh, it's so difficult. Check it out. I go into my inventory. I pick up like an item, right? And then I go here. And then I click enhance. That's it. How is that difficult? You see how easy that is? It's like okay, I wanna enchant my chest. Okay, chest, enhance, and then you just click the button down here. As long as you have the materials, which I do, right? So it's super easy. And you can see here, there's also a mana stone, and you get these stones that you can slot into these mana stone slots. And so you just click the button, and I don't have one of these stones on me right now, but I have some in my bank. See, so it says right here, you can see, oh, you don't have this, right? Is that too much? Yeah. Oh my God, it's so difficult. Oh my God. But it is repetitive combat because you end up doing the same. My haircut was $27 US, but I always tip a lot, so I tipped her like $10, so it was like $37. But you do in the US, tipping's weird in the US because the hairstylists don't make dick, really, unless you tip them. Plus, I don't get a haircut very often, right? I only get a haircut like every 5 or 6 weeks, if that. But yeah, it was $27. But it is expected you'll tip at least 20%. Oh yeah. These guys are weak as fuck. See, like there, we just got a mana stone, right? So let's go here. So we got a mana stone. So we can engrave for 500 gold. And this mana stone says can be engraved into a slot and imbues the stats. So you know. It's around $35. Yeah, I mean, I went to a cheap place, Supercuts. They're like super cheap. I mean, I used to go to the salon, and the salon was a lot more expensive. The salon would be like, 30. It would be like $40 probably, $45. But I don't go to the salon anymore because I'm old. My hair's, I don't have much hair left anyway, so it's like, what's the point? See, so I mixed it up there. I mixed in a few different abilities there that I don't normally use. So the combat can feel, I don't know why, whenever I use my skills, my arms always get these really cool lightning effects around them, which is really neat. I don't know what it is though, but it looks badass. I wanted my wife to. I wanted to cut my hair myself, but my wife wouldn't let me. She's like, "No, it'll look like shit." I was like, "All right." Yeah. But you see there, I timed my charge up ability perfectly. I dodged away from that big dude, and I did my charge up, which is a very, very long charge up. But since he didn't come after me directly, he didn't hit me at all. You know, so it worked out. You can't really farm the chests. I mean, this is a dungeon. I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can do the dungeons. I think you can do them over and over again. I'm not really sure. What we'll do when we get out of this dungeon, we complete it, we'll try to enter it again. You don't have, like, I don't have to kill everything, but I kill it because it's experience, and because when you kill the mobs, you get a chance to get weapons, and you get good stuff when you kill mobs. There's different things you get. Here, let's use that. And hold on a second. Oh, there it is. I knew there's certain, now this is like Terra, where there's certain combos that can accelerate the animation of certain abilities. And right there you saw that skill triggered quicker. So I think it's a follow-up to, this ability here, the Warding Strike. And then this one seems to... No, I'm pretty sure it's intended. So most of these games that have these types of combat systems, like Terra did this too, where certain skills would execute quicker if they were executed after certain other skills, but they don't tell you about it. They mean for players to discover it through just playing the game, which is kind of cool. So you just naturally discover it by playing the game, you know? I'm looking at you. Yeah, it's not a bug. I think. Well, let's see if we can do it again. So basically, it's C and then R, right? So let's try it. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna stun him. We're gonna go C and then R. Nope. See it. It didn't come out fast. It didn't come out fast. That one time though, it came out fast. So I don't know. But there's definitely hidden things going on in the combat system. I'm assuming that this is locked over here. Like, yeah. Since we're in a dungeon, this is all just like blocked, which is fine. I mean, it's interesting they chose to do it this way. They could have just made it underground, and that way this would just not be exposed. It wouldn't be open. It would just be like, you'd be like in a cave, and this would be like an enclosed room. But I kind of like that they did it this way because you get like You get these beautiful, like, kind of background scenery. And you can't deny the fact that this game has beautiful, beautiful graphics. Now it's still, I'm still not getting the quick attack with that. I don't know why. I wonder, see how I have this ball around me? And see how my arms got all these lightning charge going on them? I think there might be some sort of like a haste effect that's happening. Especially seems to be after I use skill C. So I think that's something we got to look into. Ooh, that was good. We got 300. We got a ton of enhancement stones. It takes 100 enhancement stones to do one enchant, so 750. 750 is a lot. All right, I'm gonna order groceries again because they've. Wait. Oh, I got to go to the door. I'll be right back. All right, let me order. Can you buy what in the shop? Can I buy what? I made the mistake of ordering groceries, and the jack off who did the delivery couldn't find. I don't know. Felicia. You're... You probably could, but I don't know why you would want to. They're really easy to get. They're easy to get, dude. Every time you get like a weapon drop, you just disenchant the weapon and you get enhancement stones, and you get weapon drops fairly frequently, so it's not really a big deal. Mm-hmm. I'm just ordering some groceries here real quick. Oh, no, they got my stupid ice cream on sale. Oh, you bastards. Talenti. Oh my God, this is like the worst delivery. I'm getting pizza, soda, and ice cream. How disgusting is that? I feel like the worst. I feel like such a fat loser. But the ice cream's on sale. It's buy one, get one free, and it's my favorite ice cream. And I'm only getting the pizza because I have extra mozzarella cheese and pepperoni slices in the fridge I need to get rid of. I'm just like, I'm only getting because I'm trying to get rid of this other crap. Oh my God. You only live once. I eat fairly healthy most days, but sometimes I don't. All right. Yeah, you probably can buy them, but if you were to buy enhancement stones in the shop, you'd be stupid. So if you farm in real life and put cash in the game, is it? I guess. I mean, however you want to justify it, dude. I would never. I'm not going to buy enhancement stones when they're easy to get. Anyway, so it looks like you can't certain dungeons. Like, see, I can't do this dungeon again. So I don't know if it's a daily lockout. Like they were saying, some things are dailies. So I don't know. So. Yeah, I mean that's yeah. This game this harkens back to the old school MMOs, like the old grindy kind of, you know, like this is really just a single player RPG for me. It's for me to like kind of go and explore the world, you know, do some crafting, try to make my character as strong as possible to see like what kind of dungeons I can solo, that kind of thing, you know. Yeah, but see, I'm not judging myself versus anybody else, especially since I'm on the Korean server. I can't compete with anybody. Their ping's better. I can't compete with them in PvP because they're going to have way better responsiveness. So I don't even think about the other. You like seem to really focus on other players. I don't focus on other players. I only focus on the game and me. Like, what am I doing? I don't even care what other players are doing. I give a rat's ass what other players are doing. You know, I'm just focusing on I'm enjoying this cool looking world because it's fucking badass looking. You know, the combat's pretty cool. It's not great, but it's better than Throne of Liberty's combat, in my opinion. Although, I think a lot of people would disagree with me, but I never played Throne of Liberty at like a high level, you know? That guy was pretty tough. Yeah. That was an enhanced crawl combatant, so he's or whatever. I don't know what he was, but he was tough. See, so we got an item here. And this item is actually an upgrade over what I have. So we're going to say equip. And when you equip, it's going to soulbind, and then it's going to randomly RNG pick something, stat-wise. This gives me Guarding Seal, which I have no idea what that is, but it sounds cool. And now we say, okay, we like what it is, and we say equip it. So it's going to equip it. Now I'm going to go into this item, and I'm just going to say get rid of it, right? And it's going to give me 20 enhancement stones. And the skin, meaning I have the cosmetic skin, right? The transmog. And then there's another item in here, which is a weapon, I think right here. It's a bow. I don't use bows, so obviously. Of course, again, it costs money to extract too. So everything you do costs money. And the thing is, I have 120,000 Kina. The only reason I have that much that little is because I've expanded my cube like a ton of times, like a ton. I've probably spent like 400,000 Kina on expanding the size of my cube, just so that I have room, to put stuff in my bag, They call it a cube. It's really just your bag or whatever. No, it's not. It's not a paywall. You can just expand it with in-game money that you get by killing mobs and stuff. Yeah, I have not. I can't buy anything. Everything I've done in the game is done through just playing the game because I'm on a free account. I have no cash shop. I can't buy anything from the cash shop. So anything you've seen that I've done in this character is just by playing the game, right? Yeah, free bags. Yeah, I got free mounts. I'm just upgrading my bag through money and game currency. Yeah, you would think they would. Kind of surprised they don't, right? He just goes flying up in the air when I kill him. You see his body just like fly up in the air. Oh, that was kind of cool. Damn, I don't know what's going on. My character was doing skills. I don't even know what the hell's happening. That was weird. I did some combinations I'd never seen before there. There were some combat combinations I did that I'd never... No, I can't. I don't know how to attack other people. Yeah, honestly, I don't even know how to attack other people. I don't know if there's like a PvP flag you turn on or... Like, I've actually gone up and swung at other people before, and it just went right through them. They weren't attackable, so I don't know. Fuck, that's crazy, man. Sometimes my character does stuff and I don't know what she's doing. I'm like, I don't know why she attacked like that. Big damage. I don't know how that works. I mean, to me, like, Guerrilla Games and Ninja Theory are two of my favorite gaming companies. Also, I think Hello Games. I think I think he's did a great job with No Man's Sky after the horrible launch. And it used to be the Final Fantasy team behind Final Fantasy. Supposedly, they did a great job of rebooting Final Fantasy after the failed launch. And we'll see how. It'll be interesting to see how their new game turns out. Their new game, if it's good, I'm gonna play it. If it's good, I'll definitely play it. But I don't know when it's gonna come out. Yeah, I'll be playing this next year. When this game comes out next year, I'll definitely play it. But it's the end of next year, so it's a long ways away. They're saying like the end of next year is when this will come out. I'll definitely play it because if the combat is obviously if the ping seems to influence the combat so much, so the combat should be way more fluid than it is now. And right now it feels pretty good. So if it's like way more fluid, then that should be interesting. Oh boy. Oh, shit. There it is. See, you see that? What was that? I got no mana. I was like, why can't I attack? I ran out of mana, so can't do anything if you got no mana. I'm gonna eat some food, eat some of my drink, take a scroll, buff myself up a little bit. Ooh, modified Carnif. We can actually get those Carnifs as a mount, dude. We gotta kill those Carnifs. We gotta find them to kill them. Because we can get them as a mount. Ooh, somebody got their ass kicked. It's a lot more difficult to kill multiple mobs with this character, unfortunately. See, I get Asian, I get Korean players that look at me, probably because they're like, "This is not a Korean player." You know what I mean? They see my name and it's not Korean characters, right? They would definitely try to do English. Well, but we don't see it though. Like, see, his name's Korean. All the names I see are Korean, dude. I have yet to see an English name. I don't really even know. Maybe, and they probably don't even show up as English names, do they? I mean, doesn't it translate? I don't know. I have no idea. Dead game. Well, I can tell you one thing that when we came back after the maintenance, it brought up the dialogue that said there's too many people trying to log in. Did you see that? So there were so many people trying to log in. It brought up the dialogue saying, "Hold on a second." So, oh, it's not a dead game. There's a ton of people. Korean players are more forgiving of the type of the shit that NCSoft pulls than American players, because they're used to it. We need to find that. We need to kill this guy because we can get him as a mount, but we also need to kill... Oh, shit. There it is! We obtained him as a pet and a mount. What the f... That's a player? Oh, he's riding the like dude as a mount, yeah. It looks so weird that they're riding these guys as mounts. I want the wolf mount though, dude. The wolf mount looks so cool. We gotta get the wolf mount. But there's so few of the wolves around. It'll take a while. Hey, I'm enjoying myself playing the game, so that's all that matters. As long as I'm having fun, then I'm good. I want to keep leveling up my professions. I want to craft some really cool gear. I want to enchant my gear. I want to see what kind of difficult dungeons I can solo. See if I can handle myself in some PvP scenarios. Where you going, buddy? With the Iron Tower collapsed and half of a trail barrier remaining, the army of Ishtar clashed with the allied Elios-Asmodean forces. The Elios-Asmodean allied forces proved powerless against the Balor, and so the 5 Imperial Lords of Elysia raised a bulwark between Eltland and Interdika. Ishtar's forces subsequently occupied Poeta and began using it as a base for production of Sarana, the Drain Eye alternative. Before long, Poeta became a key staging area for Ishtar's conquest of Elysia. Ishtar's minions would kidnap countless Deva and bring them back to Poeta for use in Sarana production. So they basically kidnapped players and converted them to these serpent snake people. They were once considered to be godlike beings, but growing weak from Odile depletion, they relegated to little more than the game for the Balor. They quickly lost their former status. Before long, humans came to shun Deva, much like the Balor do. Yeah. Around the same time Ishtar withdrew, the life Deva also disappeared from Eltnan. Although the Dragon Lord was gone, the tyranny of Sura and Ishtar's forces continued across Verteron, and even Verteron forces became little more than a Krull stronghold. Immediately afterwards, the High Priestess of Illusion also abandoned the fortress and disappeared from view, shocking many Deva and condemning the name of Illusion Cavaliers to obscurity. Nice. Nice. We're getting the modified Kierna every time. Means we're unlocking the wolf pet very quickly. Hopefully. Probably have to kill about 17 more of them, maybe? At least. Do you think Throne of Liberty is better than Werewolves? Well, I thought Werewolves Beat kind of sucked because it's not really an MMO. Throne of Liberty is like, I just don't like the combat that much. I don't like the combat. I mean, I'll play it again just to see, but I really wasn't a fan of the combat. There it is, the modified card effective. Oh, we got the mount. JR, you gotta check out this mount. Really? Oh, that's kind of funny because the combat in Throne of Liberty, in my opinion, is worse than the combat in this. But, who knows? The problem with Throne of Liberty is the movement isn't as free as this. Like, you have a lot more freedom of movement in Aion. Also, in Throne of Liberty, again, the key bindings are fucked. Like, they're so fucked up. The biggest reason I don't play Throne of Liberty is I could not keybind the way I wanted to. It was just, it was all fucked up. Yeah. Oh, it's not bad. And honestly, if I could keybind the way I wanted to keybind, if I could keybind the way I want, it would be a lot better. The combat would be a lot better than what it is. But because of the keybind situation, it really made things difficult. Also, they have these abilities, like I said, that are targeted abilities, like, you know, kind of like in Dragonflight, where they have the stupid like dragon race that, you know what I mean, where like you like hit a button and it puts a reticle on the ground and you have to aim it and then you have to hit the button again. I don't like those types of skills. Yeah, they might have changed it. You know, I haven't played it in a while, so I'll definitely play it again and see, because if they changed it, then it'd definitely be worth playing. I always heard that the combat in Throne of Liberty is way better near the end game, because as you get more abilities and get more customizable builds, that the combat feels a lot better. So from what I've always heard is the combat, like levels 1 to 20, feels way worse than combat, you know, at the end game. Yeah. I played the Marvels, but it was cool, but it's more of an FPS, I think, wasn't it? Anyways, check it out. We got this mount, dude, which I think could be really cool. I hope that we got it. I don't see it, though. We got this dude as a mount. Is it this one? No, it's not this one. Oh, it's this one right here. Look at that mount. Dude, check it out. Look at that bad boy. It's kind of cool looking. Yeah, I got an ogre mount, dude. Check it out, man. People pay money. Like, you could put all these mounts behind a paywall and people would pay for them. That's the funny part. Like, just think about that. All these mounts they could have put behind a paywall, and people probably would have fucking paid for them. Yeah, it's like, what are you doing, dude? I mean, look at this shit. Look at this. I'm just chilling on top of my ogre. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, shit. Ooh. 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 Ugh. He's even got a rock in his right hand. He's ready to slam you in the head with it. Look at this bitch coming up trying to take my ore. Ah, I fucked that up. I think I played that one. Didn't I play that one, JR? What's it called? Marvel Rap? I think I did play it. It was pretty cool, but it was like, it's a big learning, not really a big learning curve, but it's such a different style of game. You know what I mean? If they don't censor stuff and it gets toxic, then there's no way, man. Yeah, I loved Overwatch, man. Yeah, I did play it. I played Marvel Rivals. Like, it's in my Steam account, I think, still. Let's see. Right, it's in Steam, right? I played the Phoenix character. I liked Phoenix. Let's see. Yeah, see, I played 97 minutes. I played 97 minutes. Yeah, it's a good game. Yeah, Marvel Rivals is definitely a good game, for sure. But again, it's more of a PvP game. I mean, it's more of an FPS game, and those types of games I just don't really play that much anymore because they're not as relaxing. And my life is so stressful right now that I want to play something that's like relaxing, not something where I got to sit up and be like, kill, kill, kill. You know, it's a lot more Twitch reflex shit going on in Marvel Rivals. But I'm sure there might be some characters you could play that are less, Twitch responsive, Twitch heavy. You know, spray and pray type classes. You don't think it's FPS? No, it's FPS because you have to aim. It is 100% FPS. Do you know what an FPS game even is? Do you even know what an FPS game is? FPS is a game where you have a cursor you have to aim. It's a hit scan, right? You have to put a little aiming cursor on somebody and hit them with it. You know, it's a first-person shooter where you shoot stuff and you have to aim it, right? That constitutes it as an FPS game. So in Marvel Heroes, there's characters that when you shoot stuff at people, you have to aim it. It's not like World of Warcraft where you just press a spell and you never miss, right? You don't have to aim in WoW. There's no aiming in WoW, right? If you select somebody and you hit a button, you always like if I'm a mage and I cast a frostbolt at somebody, frostbolt never fucking misses, right? In an FPS game and you aim it and you aim incorrectly, you fucking miss. Yeah. No, it's not frames per second. I mean, FPS can stand for frames per second, but yes, but no. Marvel Heroes is an FPS game. It's a completely different type of game than this. Completely different. It's a different mindset. You have to realize I was like professional level fucking Unreal Tournament player. Like I was like one of the best players in Unreal Tournament. Like I was fucking god level. So, and that's a big time FPS game. And once you've been at that level in an FPS game, it's hard to play FPS games and not be good. Because in my back of my mind, I want to be like the best player in the game. And you know what I mean? So it's hard for me to play FPS games because I don't want to suck, basically is what I'm saying. Which means I got to put time and effort into the game. And it's more like, it takes more effort. Like an FPS game takes way more effort than an MMO. Like I'm sitting here and I'm leaning back in my chair. I'm like very relaxed. If I'm playing an FPS game, I'm not sitting back, leaning in the back of my chair, chilling. I mean, I can, but I'll play better if I'm kind of up on the balls of my feet, really like in a more like focused, focused like sense of, I'm like really focused on what I'm doing. But I did play it. You can chill in PvP, in like an MMO PvP. Like I can play WoW PvP and totally chill, but it's hard to play. It's hard to play competitive FPS and be like very chill. And it sucks when you lose. It's a different type of mindset. That's all I'm saying. I can't play a game like that and relax as much as I can. Like this, I can do quests. I can do, I can sit here and kill mobs. I can, I can like grind, crafting. So, just different. Yeah, but there is literally no... Right, but how do you define winning in an FPS game? You won that game, right? Like anybody can win a game in FPS. Like I can play Marvel Heroes and win games, but that doesn't mean that I'm satisfied with how I'm playing. That's the difference. Like I have to play and I have to be dominating the game. I have to be killing everybody. I have to be playing at like an elite level, and if I'm not playing at elite level, I'm not happy. That's the difference. Like I can sit here in this game and do what I'm doing now and be happy because it's just a different mindset. I have a different mindset when it comes to FPS. When it comes to FPS, there's a switch in my brain that turns on that says I have to kill everybody and I have to dominate. And if I'm not killing everybody and I'm not dominating, then I don't really have that much fun. Because I've been in those games and I have killed everybody and I have dominated. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I don't have time. I can't, I mean, when have you seen me play any game 10 hours in a row anymore? I don't have time, dude. I don't have the time, man. I was lucky I've only played this game like let's see. I've played this game a total of about 3 hours today, and it's been sporadic, like an hour here, 30 minutes there. You know, I had to mow the yard, I had to get my hair cut, I got to do the dishes. I mean, there's just constant shit, man. Yeah, I don't, no, that's 100% wrong, JR. I do have that reaction speed. That's where you're wrong. My twitch reflexes are still as good now as they were when I was 20. Still as good. I have incredible twitch reflexes, even at my age. I am rare in that instance. You gotta work 8 hours at 20. Oh man, dude. See, that's where you're wrong though, JR. I could still be. I wouldn't be as good as I was when I was like 20. You gotta realize too, I never even played FPS games when I was 20. The first time I played FPS, I was like 25 the first time I even played an FPS game. That was like 1995. Think about that. Now think about this. Unreal Tournament came out in 1999. I was 29 years old. I was so good at Unreal Tournament. At 29 years of age, I beat everybody. I dominated everybody. When I went into maps, I got banned. I got banned on servers because people said I was aimbotting and cheating. I wasn't aimbotting and cheating. I was just that good. I got banned all the time. That's why I came up with the name Shady Hacks. The name Shady Hacks is because people kept claiming in Unreal Tournament I was hacking. I got accused of aimbotting. I got accused of hacking all the time. That's where I started calling myself Shady Hacks. Because like, oh, you're so shady, you're hacking. But I wasn't hacking. I was just that fucking good. I was 29 years old and I was beating the shit out of everybody. All those little 15-year-olds and 18-year-olds and 20-year-old kiddies, I was fucking wiping up the walls with them. You know, I was kicking their ass day in and day out. I used to run my own 1v1 server just so people could come in and challenge me. And nobody ever beat me. Like, nobody beat me. The only person who ever beat me was Fury. But Fury's like one of the best players I ever played in Unreal Tournament. Fury, Unforgiven, Obi-Wan, Blind Fury, Blind Fury, Obi-Wan, and Sephiroth. Those are probably the only players that I played that could beat me. But yeah, people don't know. You know, you don't know. You weren't there. Trust me, man. People that saw me, like my brother's friend would come over and watch me play. He would come to my apartment, stand behind my computer and watch me play because he was just gobsmacked. Like he couldn't believe anybody could be that good at Unreal Tournament. He would just come and watch me and his jaw would just hit the floor. And the first time he ever saw me play, he's like, holy fuck, Julian. He's like, I knew you were good, but he goes, you're like a fucking god. And I was like, yeah. This one guy Nick, his son, who was in a Counter Strike league, a Counter Strike Pro League, and he begged me to join Counter Strike. He begged me to join Counter Strike, and I was like, dude, I don't fucking play Counter Strike. You know what I mean? I don't play that shit. Fucking crawling around in quicksand, man. There's no movement. That's why I was so excited for Overwatch, because it was the first FPS game that came out that had that kind of same fast movement that Unreal Tournament had. Right? Most other games are bullshit, like Counter Strike, Tac Ops, Battlefield. These are all games where you're just moving in quicksand. There's no like quick movement. There's no super fast dodge. There's no like rocket launcher. There's no low gravity. There's none of that shit. Yeah, no, I played Marvels, and I thought it was cool. Again, like I said, it's just one of those games that I hate. When I play a game like that, I hate not being good. It sucks not being good, and to get good, I got to put in the time, and I don't have the time. That's why I choose not to play those games, because I just don't have the time. You got to realize that when I played Unreal Tournament, I played 8 hours a day every day for 3 fucking years. I had no joke, played 8 hours on average a day every day for 3 fucking years. Why do you think I was fucking ridiculously good? But it's because I put in the time. I put in the time. Look at Archer shooting that shit. In Overwatch, I was top 1% in the United States in Overwatch on deaths, right? Like top 1%. Like the way I play video games is I don't like to die, and that carries over into FPS, right? So like in Overwatch, I was always like top. When they used to have those stats, it was so cool. You used to be able to track the stats in Overwatch. And no matter what character I played, I was always like top 1% on deaths. Like I never died. But that's not necessarily a good thing. If you're playing too passive, you're not getting a DPS out. It was Phoenix. I played Phoenix. And I liked Phoenix. Phoenix was cool. Yeah, Phoenix was definitely hit scan. She had a lot of like small style projectiles. Yeah, I've only played once, and it was about a month or a month or two ago. Someone in the stream talked me into trying it out because I liked. Ooh, what are these? Look at these cool looking things. And we can get these as a mount. I like it. I mean, the Punisher, right? Punisher's Marvel, isn't it? Punisher's Marvel, right? I mean, he's definitely into guns. Ooh, Claw obtained that fast. Oh, I thought we'd be sitting down on him, but now we're kind of standing. Yeah, we can certainly do that. It's 6 o'clock. We can certainly do that. How am I doing on ore? Ugh, not very good. Damn. This boy's kicking my ass. Fuck. I had to get him killed. No. Damn, I'm almost dead. Holy shit. Damn. Oof. And he was rough. That was tough. I don't know if you get mounts for that guy, but he was kind of a pain in the ass. The worst part is I get these feathers, but I don't even know what they're for. Man, I don't have hardly any money. Do we have any stuff to sell? We don't. Shit. That person's riding a dragon. You see that? They're riding like a dragon. I want a dragon. Alright, I got some groceries coming to the door. I'm going to take off, guys. I don't think you guys are too excited about watching me play Aion. I don't know. I enjoy it. I find it relaxing. I want to do some crafting and try to get some stronger gear. And I want to get some of the cool later mounts, but I want to see, you know, I want to see what the higher levels like, you know. I do think I'm going to go back and play Throne of Liberty too, but I think Throne of Liberty is kind of a dead game, isn't it? I mean, how many people even play Throne of Liberty right now? I thought it kind of died. I mean, Aion 2 coming out is going to pull some players from it too. Well, I ordered groceries. I have an application where I can order groceries and they deliver them to my door. So, so Throne of Liberty is dead. The real reason it died. This was 4 months ago. Is Throne of Liberty worth playing? It was 1 month ago.
Hey, what's up, guys? So, Throne of Liberty's tier for expansion has been out for a few weeks, and I've personally really been enjoying it. I want to be telling you guys.
Update is guide to your only real problem is the balancing. Ranged is comically overpowered in PvE. Expo and GS are commonly overpowered in PvP. I don't know Expo. I don't know what GS is. Orb is also, I guess these are the weapons. Greatsword. So bow and crossbow, grow and greatsword are comically overpowered in PvP. Orb is also insanely bugged and people are abusing it in PvP. Rest of the game is amazing. Housing is nice. T3 is great. Can't wait for X-Pack. I haven't played it 3 months after North American launch. Just reinstalled. My whole game is quit. Nice video. Battlegrounds should be completely random. I've been playing since North American launch. This is the most fun I've had. The new Battlegrounds are great. Okay, cool. They got Battlegrounds.
Why perhaps it's worth coming back to the game. You know, the W's and the L's that came with, you know.
I don't usually go to the grocery store now. I don't even fucking bother, dude. I can't be bothered to waste my time. It literally only cost me about, I think it cost me like $8 to have them delivered. So do you want to do it? Do I want to like go get in my car and drive 15 minutes, get the groceries and drive 15 minutes back? Takes like an hour out of my life. I think an hour of my life is worth $8. So to me, time is more valuable than money. Anyways, time is money. I'll see you guys later, man. Peace out. I'm gonna try some Throne of Liberty later, though. We'll see if it's good. But the key binding would have to be fixed for me to like it. But I did like the, although the graphics here look pretty washed out. But I did like the art style was pretty good in the game. But my concern with Throne of Liberty is that it's dead. But I don't know. You know, like. I mean, it was deader than fuck, like a few months ago, but who knows, man. Here's someone who said, why I stopped playing Throne. Is Throne worth playing? Throne devs respond, this is 3 weeks ago. RIP New World. Actually, because New World disappeared, Throne of Liberty might get some more players. Lazy Peon 7 months ago.
Throne of Liberty Crusader build is finally here. My build that you...
But yeah, I'm going to take a break. I'll see you guys later, man. Hope you guys have a good one. Every game dies. I know. Especially MMOs, man. MMOs just seem to die like so quickly. You know, like there's no MMOs that come out that seem to thrive anymore, you know, but it's because of the companies. I mean, they're so greedy. All they care about is trying to take money from you. You know, it's the greed that kills them. Right? They don't want to put in the effort to make something that's like really high quality. That's why I think Hello Games, you know, I think, you know, what they did with New World was really impressive because they made the game so much better at no cost to the player. All the updates were 100% free. So it's like, that's pretty cool. So if you look at Light No Fire, I think Light No Fire could be cool, but the thing is Light No Fire is not really a true MMO. I'm not really sure what it is. Oh, here, we got to sec this.
Accurate and mouse over skill doesn't work or targeting. So watch this. Watch this.
I'll be right back. I'll leave the stream
This
running.
ability, right? I cannot use this ability.
The same character as me, so I really should probably watch.
I cannot use this ability. Hard target or soft target. I cannot use it.
I need to be in range. I'm 26 meters away. I need to be at 20. If I use this ability now, it will pull him. Even if I'm aimed at him, it will pull him. Or if I don't have this, I can just aim at him and it will pull him. I don't understand what you mean. It doesn't work. It absolutely works. I don't know what you mean. Like this is like how this is how the combat and targeting is designed. If you're not like I don't know what leap slam is. I'm assuming it's a gap closer. Your gap closer not working is because you're probably not in range, or because you are probably not hard targeted on him, right? And you're soft targeted on someone else, or you lose the soft target. Exclamation soft target. I can't go into my settings constantly. Exclamation soft target. So it doesn't perm? I don't know what that means. Getting so many food recommendations. Yes, gap closer. It won't use it on the target, whether on range or looking at them. I think I have to hard target, but I thought you'd be able to just look at them. You should be able to. You absolutely should. There's something wrong. You must not be in range. Unless I'm mistaken and there's a skill that's maybe bugged for Gladiator. I'm not playing Gladiator, but I played Gladiator in the 5 minutes that I did. I'm pretty sure I remember being able to use the gap closer. We have Honan. I don't. Is there anyone in here that's Is there anyone in here that's on Glad that can test this? All you have to do is because here, look. I can hit him, right? If I hit him, this is my gap closer. You see, like it would be no different. You see, I literally did it. I'm assuming your gap closer works the same as my gap closer, and it just worked for me. Yeah. So I would. There's probably something wrong in your settings. 100%. Yes, you can on Glad. Skill issue. I don't think it's a skill issue. It's like those things are like, yeah. It's probably just your settings, Velicor. It's probably just your settings. I'm sure he's not lying, right? And it doesn't take a lot of skill to simply aim and click a button. So I'm pretty sure it's just his settings. Yeah. Problem is tab and not lock target is swap target. It should be lock target. Problem is tab. Okay, so Brownie, the way you fix that is by doing it the way I've done it. Right? Because the way I've done it, the only way you lose the target is by hitting escape or hitting tab again. And hitting tab again when there's other targets, and hitting tab again only when there's other targets. That's the reason why I love this mode, because I have full control of the hard targeting. Does not work on caster. I don't know about caster. I do not play caster. But the same principle would apply. Maybe this system just doesn't work or feel as well on caster, but I've played ranged and it's the same thing, because this is not something that's dependent on class. It is certainly possible that it can make certain classes feel better than others, right? But there's no way this is different. If you have my settings, even if you're on caster, you cannot lose target by hitting attack. I think a lot of you guys haven't set the settings that we have, and you're swapping hard targets by attacking a person, right? And that can only happen if these two settings are on. This makes it, okay, so that set main target on right click attack. So if you right click, you will take the target. Look, right click, on. I'll actually turn this off. I'll turn right mouse button off and left mouse button on. Watch.
We'll see what he's doing here.
Left mouse button, target. Right mouse button, no target. You see how that works? This is not something that is specific to class. This is a global setting. There's no way it cannot work for a caster. It's just not possible. It has nothing to do with the class, right? You turn this off, then you will never take target on either your left or right mouse button, ever. And then if you never want to take target on the skills, you simply turn this one off. Auto target upon skill use.
Thank you, Renrens, for resubscribing.
You see this?
For 1 month.
I took target. All I gotta do I lost the target. I used target. This is an AoE. I hit target again. Bam. Again, I take target, right? And then you turn this off. No longer hard targeting. What's the purpose of hard targeting at all? You will see the benefit of hard targeting specifically
Dungeons.
in PvP.
Oh, in PvP.
Because
Oh.
you have to aim with soft targeting. You have to actually aim. And when these motherfuckers have movement speed and they're running around, if I'm trying to use my 3 ability, okay, which is a single target ability, right? I will not be able to hit the dude as if I don't have this circle pop. Like right now, if I use the skill, I won't be able to hit him.
That's a good tip.
So in PvP, people are moving around, right? Benefit number 1. Benefit number 2, there's lines, right? So if there's a healer, him, right? There's a healer. If I want to gap close on him, I want him hard targeted, right? Because again, number 1, it's going to be difficult to aim at him and land the ability soft targeting. And it's going to be especially hard if there are a line of tanks and other players in front of him. Otherwise, I'm going to have to pull up my mouse and click. So I could attack folks on the main line,
click would suck.
but then I can be like, okay, I want to get that guy, but I'm going to attack him. So I can just attack him. And then, I mean, I think one piece taken is, I appreciate your Ripper, man.
Oh, here's the way he's got his. I don't know if because like typically I don't like hard targeting, but what he says makes a lot of sense. I mean, like right now here, let's see how's my character actually targeting, right? You go to settings. What is it, combat? So select aimable. Let's go back to
Dank's gonna be joining us. He's full sending KR too.
Oh, he said full setting KR. So I wonder if he's going Korean servers.
Velicor, yes. So what you
See, we're here. He's saying Korean Asmo. I don't really know what full send is. And guilds forming. So I mean, it sounds to me like he's playing on the Korean servers, and I can't blame him. You know, I actually think Kanan's in Korea, or he's in. I don't know. But I can't blame him for playing on the Korean servers because they don't fucking die all the time like the Taiwanese servers. But I want to see where he's.
want to do is you want to use my settings right here. Combat controls, auto target upon skill use, set main target upon attack, both off. Listen carefully.
Okay, auto target on skill use. Auto skill use is off. Set main target upon so let's turn that off.
Chat. This is the setting Honed and I both use, and it's goated. The reason why we use it is because you see this aim, okay? If I attack these people, I will not take target. I will not take hard target. What is hard target? Hard target is when you get this. This is hard target. So if I were to use this leash right here, and I aim at him, I'm going to leash him. I'm not going to leash him. But if I don't hard target, I use leash, I'm going to leash him, who I'm aimed at. So by default, the game has you hard target any target that you use your basic attack or special attack on. Your left mouse button, right mouse button, anytime you use that, it will force hard target on that character.
And actually, I noticed that was a problem for when I was trying to switch my combo on, right? So if you look here, we get 2 mobs. Actually, this is probably not a good area to demonstrate it. It was better up there. So like what was happening is if I had 2 targets like this, and if I dodged and then I did this stun ability on one target, I couldn't switch. I'm still not sure I can, to be honest. Because once you're in like a rotation, let's see if I can demonstrate. No. We pull this mob. Now we can switch, hit this mob. Dodge. Now we can stun this one, but can we switch and hit this one? Now we can, right? See, and then we can move. Now we're kind of animation locked right there, though. Try to stun this guy and then switch targets. Well, he's dead, so it doesn't matter. But the point is, if you don't have the hard lock on, it's easier to switch targets.
Overriding any soft target lock. Okay, that is the reason why we do not use it, because our way gives us more control. I on attack both off. Listen carefully, chat. This is the setting honed in. By default, the game has you hard target any target that you use your basic attack or special attack on. Your left mouse button, right mouse button, anytime you use that, it will force hard target on that character, overriding any soft target lock. Okay, that is the reason why we do not use it, because our way gives us more control. I can be on him, and if they're here, right, I'm on him. But if I want to use my grab, which is my one, check this out, I'm on him, my one, I aim at him, and now I grab him. That is the reason why we use it.
Yeah, which is what I was just talking about. You're able to switch. Like you may, because sometimes what happens is mobs end up in different positions. Like one mob may be, you might move behind a mob and hit him, and one mob may, for whatever reason, turn a different way and be kind of a few steps further away. So you have time to get back to the other mob because he's not in a position to hit you. So you don't want to, like, you know, or like if you hit one mob and he's stunned and you know for a few seconds he's not going to hit you, you may want to switch to the other mob to stun him or to knock him backwards to prevent him from hitting you. So you're kind of rotating your control around. But so it's nice that we changed that setting now. See, now we're not hard locking. Now I can target this guy, hit him, right? And I can dodge over here and I can stun this guy, right? But then I can switch. I can hit this guy. And then if I want, I can go here and leash this guy. So you have more freedom to hit whoever you want. So yeah, and because I ran into that before where I'd be locked into one character and I was wishing that I wasn't. So that's good that I came and showed us that.
But let's say I want to stay locked on this motherfucker, right? Let's say I want to stay locked on this motherfucker as Hale. You see how my single targets are going to him? Because I'm locked on him. I'm hard targeted on him, right? I'm hard targeted on him. So even if I'm aimed at him, I'm going to pill this guy. Well, you can just tab cannon. Yeah, exactly. You. Okay, so the tabbing allows you the option to hard target, which is great.
Does it allow you to hard target? Let's see. Yes, it is hard target. Hard target. But will it release the hard target? It does. If I target here, target, and then if I face it to the ground, If I face him, okay, I pull the hard target. What if I switch targets? Oh, I can't do it fast enough. Nice.
Do you understand? It's great. It's great because let's say in PvP, this guy's a healer. I want to target him rather than being forced to always aim at him. I can hard target him and prioritize my attacks on him. I can gap close on him because I'm hard locked on him. But there are times where you don't want that. You want to just be able to hit who you're aiming at. That's when you take the hard target off. So doing the having your combat settings set the way we have it, it essentially allows you full control over who you hard target. You will always and only hard target with tab, and you can easily remove it, and you can freely attack anyone with soft targeting. If you want a hard target, all you have to do is simply hit tab. You can how can you hyperlock on one enemy? You just hit tab.
Like a rating. You don't have like a rating for heavy attack. It's just like smite 3.2%.
Oh no, but like isn't crit's number not a percentage? Let me see.
Yeah, crit is like a
number, isn't it?
Crit is an actual hit rate. Yeah.
Yeah, like crit is, yeah. See, like crit, yeah, max crit rate is 50%. This is reduced by critical resist. So I'm wondering like what. So I have 195 critical hit. I want to know how much in percentage that is. I'd like to know the formula. I wonder what it is. That way we can kind of calculate for diminishing returns. Yeah, we're on KR server.
Math guys gonna have to figure that one out.
Yeah. I don't even remember how we figured it out in Throne. How did we figure it out in Throne? Oh, that's right. Someone told me. Epidemic they tested it.
So they are playing
That's
Korean,
right,
which makes
We had
sense.
some
The
math
Korean
nerds test
servers.
it out. They just sat and hit a dummy like thousands upon thousands of times.
What server are they on?
Yeah, someone else do that.
Yeah.
Indna?
Yeah. Can we get some people to do that, please? Somebody do that right now. Talk about a famous streamer and they're confused whether the streamer is Elios or Asmo. Tell them the famous streamer is solid FPS. Do you think they're going to leave rifting at 30 minutes every 4 hours? It was such a big part of the original game. I don't think so. I have a feeling they're gonna make adjustments to it. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully not.
Oh, he's on Asmo.
Hopefully that's not the case.
Here. He's on this server.
Salmon will pay to win, yes. Your character's giving me 2 huge motives to play the game. Are you sure it's not 4 huge motives? 1, 2. Did you factor in these 2? Because those are motives as hell. I want to try PvP. I'm not PvPing until I get some bro. My item level is 982. I'm gonna get shat on.
Look at his level. Item's level 982.
I want to get some gear. I'm rushing to catch up right now.
Oh, I haven't seen the Asmodian. Oh, he's got the guild 1 HP.
So you're creating your guild on Indnath. We already have guilds on Indnath, brother. We've got multiple guilds. Yo, did we fill up with regen?
Okay.
Do we fill up with regen? Regen's got to be full, no? How many guilds do we have now? Respect you, Cannon, but Aion 2 is a slap. Wait. It's shit. Yeah, okay. Wait, does it? Hold on. Time out. I'm confused. If you say something is a slap, doesn't that mean it's good? Doesn't that mean it's good? Like, I know you're trying to say it's shit. That's fine. But, like, doesn't that mean it's good, though? Regen is full? Regen is full. Yo, how many guilds do we have? We've got 1 HP, no HP, regen.
Damn, he's got a lot of guilds
HP
already.
regen, max HP, 1 XP. I think we have 6. Is it 7 or 6? I think we have like 6 or 7 guilds. What the fuck is that?
Look at that. Look at that.
Why did they give this fucking animal these legs?
What the hell?
Like, bro, it's very clearly ugly.
It's very ugly.
The legs are like, you can tell they're going for something here with the legs, with the thighs. Like what is, like, why?
I don't
what are they
know.
going for here with these thighs? I don't know. I don't know. Is it true that they will or did ban out EU, US players? From where? From Taiwan? I don't know. It sounds like there was a soft ban / IP block. I shouldn't say ban. I should say more like IP block. Maybe like a soft IP block. I don't know if this is true. This is just what I'm being told. We have multiple legions in Indath. Guys, we need a new... Guys, we need a new...
Legion.
Guild. We just filled up our like 5th, 6th, 7th guild or something. I don't know. What are we looking at? What are we looking at here, boys? What are we looking at here? We need another person to make a guild for us. Who wants to step it up? We do need a list of guilds. I'm sure we've got someone keeping track here in our discords. I need a guild. X is in the chat if you need a guild on KR.
I need a guild.
Okay, yeah. We'll get you up and running. Listen, I need one of you guys to step it up and make the guild for us. And we'll get you tagged up. It'll be a great time. Surely. What could possibly go wrong? Right? Guys, we're back. Bitcoin just hit 85K. We're gonna hit 500K in a month.
I kind of
I don't care. Cash, RQP. Maybe you guys can both do it. We'll probably fill both. You know what's great about this game, this faction-based game? We don't need alliance or any of that shit. We're all on the server. We're all on the same server. We're all on the same side. You know what I mean? That's fucking awesome. Yeah, let's make it happen. Who's doing it? Cash and RQP. I will. I'm a lot in Discord as well. So oh, perfect. RQP, you're our guy. You're our guy. Can we get RQP to get roles in the Discord? Yo, wait, actually, RQP, can you message Matien or Tough? I think Tough is here, right? Do I have any admins on right now?
One thing that sucks is every time you create a new character on the server, all your key bindings are gone. It doesn't take long to set them up because there aren't really that many key bindings in Aion, which is kind of nice.
Tough or Maddie?
Which is kind of nice.
Message Tough. So Cash GC and RQP, they need tags. We're gonna get you a special tag so we can communicate with you guys directly. I hold 7 Bitcoins. Am I rich yet? Yes. Okay, we need a...
Yeah, if you hold 7 Bitcoins, you're sitting at,
what do you guys think?
you know, 500,000. But it's gonna go up though.
Gooters, that's... Brother, that's Stoops' guild name. KRHP. Oh, they just do already have. We have a lot. Yo, Tough, how many guilds do we have? right now.
They have like 6 guilds.
Full HP. Yeah, I feel like max HP would be better at that point, though. Looking for a clever name. 1 HP left. You gotta make a list of the guilds we have. I'm sure my boys are keeping track of it. 1 ping. No, that's gonna sound Chinese. We're gonna get hate. No HP. We have no HP already. You know, what are your current thoughts on the game? I'm enjoying it. Pay to win HP. Jenny HP. When can we expect Western release? Second half next year.
Actually,
Guys, we need a couple of names. Half HP.
all right. Well, let's see if we can get through the.
Did you want HP? Of course, of course. Now that I think about it, you know what we should have done? Actually, he likes. Actually, never mind.
I hate having to start over. I hate having to start over.
HP to MP. We are pumping, boys. Let's go.
All right, so we're gonna move right, move left,
In a verifiably fabricated survey,
use
9 out of
jump,
10 dentists love Toyota's all-electric BZ.
sprint,
But where's dentist number 10?
fly up, fly down, switch control mode,
Let's get her behind the wheel.
dismount,
Dentist number 10 said she wouldn't buy
rest,
a battery electric vehicle. Maybe she
interact.
thought driving a Toyota BZ would be
Yeah, this does not carry over at all. You have to do this every single time.
one drive.
Activate, deactivate potions.
Let's go places.
Camera zoom in, camera zoom in, camera zoom out. Change target, that's all fine, that's all fine. Menu, I think that's all fine, right? I know, hide UI. All this is fine. And then combat. We want auto,
Seriously?
Wingstop's here.
where was it? Set aimable target. Auto target upon skill use off. Set main target off.
He said, beaming around at them.
Target scanning.
Pulled out his own one.
Looting okay.
The club threw something
Key settings.
into his hands.
Move forward, move backward.
Blinding flash of red
Auto move forward. And then where's the interact is T. So F is, oh yeah, keep quick slot, that's what I'm, okay, quick slot. Is going to be, let's see, F, A,
18 to 24
C,
get 6 months of Prime
R,
for $0.
and
When head
Z,
shaving goes wrong, hiding feels like
D.
the only choice. But the Philips head
I don't know
shaver
why this
Pro
got
makes
changed.
hiding a thing of the past.
Here, let's try this.
With
Okay.
smoothness you'll demand everywhere. The confidence to raise your
Alright, cool.
standards.
We can't keep our enamel for a lifetime if a patient takes the proper preventive measures. I choose new clinical enamel strength because there's clinical evidence to support that it does strengthen the enamel. Pronamel clinical enamel strength.
What
does a
the
really good
fuck?
job
There's, like,
of
ads and
adding
shit?
Extra protection to the enamel.
You gotta be fucking kidding. I fucking hate Twitch, dude. I fucking hate Twitch, man. Alright, we're gonna start over, guys. Starting over from level 1, just so we can get with some English-speaking people. I don't know what's gonna happen, though. I'm a little concerned about the fact that I can't have a subscription. How do I bypass this shit?
Now discover fuller, plumper looking lips without the filler. New Rock Lip Volumizer, developed with
Why do I have to watch all these ads? What the fuck?
Inspired by lip injections.
Oh, he said he's
this
taking a
non-invasive
break.
treatment features hyaluronic acid
Oh my
and
God.
collagen peptide. In minutes, 90% saw visibly fuller, plumper lips. And in just 1 week, 94% saw a dramatic boost in lip volume. It's clinically proven.
What's going on? Why can't I go through this? What did I not
No
do?
needles, just results.
Approach the Hugo, huh? Did I screw something up?
Lock HP. Good work. We decided a name. I was in ads. Okay, so here are a couple options. AD HP. AT HP. 67 HP. Or what else do we have? I feel like we had more. Yeah, I joined HP Regen. I feel part of the community. Great, awesome. That's what we want. That's what we're looking for. Full HP to counter us and no HP. Full HP. I'm down. Yeah, why don't we name it full HP? I actually kind of like that. I feel like we need to have at least one. I feel like 6-7 HP, 80 HP, and full HP. I feel like these will be good. And maybe if we do another guild, we could do like 200 ping. How about that? How about 200 ping? That's a great guild name. 200 goddamn ping. 200 ping, fucking great name. Sorry, you okay? Okay. 200 MS? 200 MS, yeah. I'll do full HP. Awesome, send it. Full HP. Make it, let us know. We'll send him your way. What about the other guy? We had another, that was Cash, right? RD? I think RDP? RDQ? For the name. Get another person. Everywhere I go, I see HP members in the game. That's right, man. We're taking over. We take it over as hell. We gotta beat the fucking scumbag Elios here on this channel, okay? Scum. Elios scum. You know where they belong? They belong below our goddamn feet. Filthy Elios. Special server.
Hey, thanks for the sub. Thank you for the sub. All right, so now we got to create a character again.
Largest English-speaking community,
right.
I would say probably Bakarma at this point on Taiwan. It's made. All right, there it is. Can we get the message pinned? Full HP is made. Go search and gain full HP. Counter HP. Definitely dodge that.
What's the highest single damage number you've seen so far?
I crit someone for 43k.
A player that was under leveled, I guess? Like,
No.
crazy.
My level. No, I'm just kidding. I have no fucking idea, man. You're not gonna see those numbers from me, that's for sure. Like goddamn tank. Yeah.
So I'm like hitting for just shy of like 10k crits right now.
Ooh, that sounds crazy. 10k
With,
PVE?
it's my it's like one of my strongest abilities though. It's like
What's the cooldown?
What class is he playing? 10k crits.
It's
Jeez.
like It's like a, you know, like that snipe ability where you charge up and like
Yes.
throw in Liberty. It's like
Yes.
basically like that. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But like if someone's marked, I do like 25% on top of that. So it's
Mm.
kind of big.
I got auto translate on. It's insane. What's going on? Why? What's going on in world chat? So what's happening in world chat? Is it peaceful or is it war out there? I'm not reading.
There's auto translate?
I feel so powerful from all these feathers, dude, and like side dungeons.
Well, what do the feathers do? I don't even know what the feathers
I
do.
know.
It's actually so massive how much power you give this.
That side dungeon
Look
grind
at how-
is hell, though.
Look at how big his bag, his cube is. It's so much bigger than my cube was.
Aye. Says Canon. He said, "I found Canon." 안녕하세요. 잘 부탁드립니다. 애기 정도? 초딩? 함께 한 엘리오스 죽이십시오. Let's kill Elios together.
Singing right now.
I'm Korean on the same server. It's not your fault. Let's have fun together. 잘 부탁드려요. 안녕하세요. 한국어 하신 네 조금 해요. 교포예요. 미국 교포. 초등학생 정도 이 정도 해요. 근데 글는 노에서 살아요. They found us, chat. They found the Twitch chat. It's hot as fuck. I'm having such a hard time learning this expedition. How many times can I enter? As many times as you want. Guys, I'm telling you, this is such a better setup for us because we are going to be fighting together to take down the Elios scum. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be fighting together to take down them Elios scum. 네, 감사합니다. 감사합니다. 빨리 키우는 중임이에요. 할 게 너무 많음. 좋은 거죠? Can you stop calling me that? Why? I just said you had a big dick. Asmo's on top. We together we gonna fight them, boys. We gonna take down the Elios. Can we move characters from the other server? No, but our server's gonna get hot. Yeah, look at this character though. This character look hot as hell.
Why does my character look different than my other character?
Oh. 외국 친구들 오라서 좀 성숙해 분위기.
It's a different. I think it's
서로 잘
I think it's a different
지냈으면
face.
좋겠어요. 함께 쟁하고. 같은
I think it
편이잖아요.
was this face. Yeah. Yeah, it was this face.
This sloppy ass world is this sloppy. Brother, welcome to the stream. Yo, Otis, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, bro? You sound upset. Brother, you sound a little upset. Are you okay? I hope you're okay. 그럼 저 먼저 가보겠습니다. 반가웠어요. 파이팅. This is now a wellness check stream. Any Legion up? Yes. Yes. So nice. All right, my first friend request, guys. This is my first friend request from a Korean. We gonna accept that. Oh, that's my editor. Nixel is one of our leaders. Did Loki make a guild? I can't remember. Did Moretz make a guild? Anfu. I gotta keep this to like my buddy list. I'm sorry, guys. I would love to friend you, but I can only take 30 friends. I need to limit it to people who are on my mod team and leaders team. Korean so much nicer than Chinese. Okay. Let's do this. Alt 4. Where are we going? We go as hail. I made HP regen. Ah! Okay. HP regen. That's what I thought. HP regen. Perfect. Any full HP slot? It's, what is it? Full HP. Yeah. Just apply. I open. The guild is up. Wait, RQ, what did you name your guild? 치지직 방송은 안 하시나요? 네, 저는 치지직은 안 해요. 치지직도 할까요? 저는 영어 방송을 해서 아마 한국 분들이 되게 불편하실 것 같은데, 제가 영어만 해서 이렇게 한국말도 할 수 있는데, 제가 한국 분들, 그러니까 저 방송에서 한국 분들이 막 많이 보면서 글을 많이 올리잖아요. 저 못 읽어요. 너무 빨라서. 지금 한두 명만 이렇게 가끔씩 글을 올리면 그 정도는 가능한데, 싫어하는 거는 아니고, 근데 그냥 못 읽어서, 빨리 못 읽어서, 그래서 아마 보는 분들이 많이 불편할걸? 네. 저 보는 사람들은 다 외국에서 보는 거라서.
저것들부터 좀 없애주게.
Oh, that missed. Fuck, I messed that up. Translator, please. Oh, we're just bonding over our experiences with actually, never mind. I was gonna do a mom joke, but I just realized it's not warranted. It's not warranted. My bad. I don't know why I just chose war real quick as hail. I have no idea as hail is hail.
Something with her lips that I was able to do last time that made
한국
them look
사람들
cooler.
영어 잘해요. 대충 알아들음. 맞아요. 특히 요즘 거의 다 어느 정도 하던데요. 근데 그 통역기가 있어서 게임 안에, 그래서 님들도 한국어를 하면 거의 다 알아듣더라고요, 외국 친구들. 이거 한국어로 이야기해도 될까요? 해도 되죠. 그럼요. We got people starting to stream as hell. All the NA streamers are starting to come out, boys. 나중에 치치치. 치치치. 근데 제가 치치치도 돌리는 거는 전혀 나쁘게 생각하지는 않아요. 괜찮은 생각인 것 같아요. Okay, yes, okay. I need to do something real quick after this. Let's see. Where's Boba Jenny is hail? There, sent it. Where am I? Hey, the ranger guy added me. I feel like the ranger guy is he's the connection, is he not? I feel like he's been speaking in English, no? Hasn't he been speaking in English in the world chat? Can you teach me? I want to be rank 1 in language. Yeah. So the best way to be rank 1 and speak at least 2 different languages, the absolute best way is when you spawn into the world, spawn through a foreigner's vagina that is living in the United States. That is the best way. I've found out that is absolutely the best way, because like out the gate, early on, the early game, you're just gonna have both languages going on. You know, you're gonna have the language of the host, you know, that you came out of. That person, it might be Spanish, it might be Korean. I don't know. If you like Korean, come out of a Korean vagina. You know what I'm saying? Do that. And being in America, it allows you to be exposed to English. And at first, when you're like 4, 5, 6 years old, you're probably going to kind of mix up both languages. That's okay. English will eventually take over, and then bam, you're gaming. That's probably the best way. Yeah, that's the tech I used, at least. That's the tech I used. Okay. 내 공은 땀이 나고 씻어야 합니다. Okay, so this guy is trying to say my balls are sweaty and needs to be cleaned, washed. The problem is you wouldn't use 공. Like 공, Koreans wouldn't say, like 공 means ball, but they don't use ball as a reference or as a slang for nutsack. Yeah, nice try, pal.
Nice try, pal.
Nice try. Should we add our Korean friend, Ranger? I think he's a Korean guy, but he's a Korean guy with an English name. Is he really Korean, or did we get debated? Finally, we get a goddamn rune as hell.
There was one setting I was looking for, and I can't find it. It's something to do with her lips that makes her lips have this dark. See how there's like a.
Oh shit! Oh,
there's
fuck.
like a dark.
80%. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Must be in her style, but I don't know where. Lip gloss. Maybe it's the.
Now you guys are just going to keep speaking in Korean now. This is bad. It was a bad idea coming to the Korean server, guys. Maybe it was a bad idea.
This was it.
Holy shit. Should we go back to the beginning? 불행. 나는 여기 한국 분들 제 친구 친구 초대를 받고 싶은데 이게 너무
잠시 할 말이 있으니 와주게.
이게 친구 창이 30명밖에 안 돼서 안 돼요. 안 될 것 같아요. 아까 몇 명 했는데 죄송해요. 아 이거 좀 올려달라고 해요. 아 근데 잠깐만 한국분들 잠깐만. I want to ask the Koreans what they think about the guild max guild spots or guild slots. 이거 근데
혼자서는 위험할 텐데.
이거 근데 왜 40명밖에 안 해요? 이 말은 없어요? 이거는 말은 없어요? 너무 작지 않아요? 그리고 친구 그것도 30명밖에 안 되는 게 이거 너무 작지 않아요? I'm asking like, isn't it too little? 30-man friend list and 40-man guild slots? I don't know. Yo, bro, wait, hold on. Is there actual bonding going on in World Chat? Bro, I shit you not. Things were getting a little heated when we first entered. It was like both sides feeling each other out. Am I sensing bonding? People like adding each other as friends in the World Chat? What the fuck is happening in MMO where we are friends now? Holy shit, bro. Man, kumbaya fucking ya, man. Let's go. Damn. (50명) 정도 돼야 돼. 예, 그죠? 아, 저는 그래서 한 100명 정도. 저는 이제 방송에서 당연히 저는 더 많을수록 좋은데 40명 좀 너무. Where are we at with this? Is Hale? Let me go here. Brother, it is actually kumbaya. Ah! It is actually kumbaya, man.
Oh. Enter name. What's up, Srave?
KR server in Nath, full send English server. Yeah, with Koreans together.
All right.
모두가 친구니까 괜찮아요.
정신 차려.
Okay.
Guys, I don't know. Yo, motherfucker. Shit. Yo. How are we looking with the guild here? Is it guild was it? I forgot what is the latest guild again? Full HP? No, full MP.
That hair is not the best. Yeah, she just winked at me. Holy shit! You see that? She just winked at me. Did you see that?
No, I can make a guild if we need another one. Moretz, that would be fucking amazing if you're down, because we need more and more and more. That would be sick. Are you down? Would you be down? That would be super helpful.
She winked at me.
You can of course invite Korean friends too if you'd like. Your new Korean friends.
Where's interact?
But yeah. Obviously we want people in our community to join in. Just give me the name. Okay, cool. Let me see how many people we have in the.
Now I gotta do the
guild.
keybinds all over again? Come on, really?
Wait, we don't have full HP 19 out of 40. Okay,
God, didn't I just set all these keybinds?
First.
So
we can think of a name for
So I set all these keybinds in the beginning of the character tutorial, and now I have to do them again. Now that it went from that character to my created character, it wiped them. It's just like I just set all these keybinds, right? All right, move backward, move right, Move left. Let's see, jump, glide, sprint. Let's see, fly, start stuff. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Switch control mode here. Mount, dismount here. And let's see, rest. Confirm, interact, confirm. Deactivate, that's fine. Activate, let's see. Sure, let's see, zoom, that's all fine. Tab, it's all fine. Menu, quick slot. Okay, quick slot, we're going to go. I can't believe I have to start all over again. This is probably a, who knows? A, C, but at least there'll be people speaking English on this server. At least I hope, right? R, and then we've got Z, and we've got D. Actually, where's my... Oh, this is not right. This is actually wrong. This is wrong. C, okay, F, A, C, R. Shit. Well, we're gonna have to fix this. This is wrong. I don't think this is D. I think this is actually mouse button 5. And, and of course, this is wrong too. It's 1, 2, 3. Firm. 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 again. 8. Okay, menu. Let's see, hide UI, that's wrong. Display cursor's fine. Display emote list, I can't remember what I did for that. I think it was like F5. The rest of this is okay. I don't know, like, honestly, I don't know if I like this. She just winked at me again. I'm not sure if I like this hair color and everything, but it's fine, whatever it is. It's all good. Now we're going through this whole thing. Okay, fine. Okay, cool. Okay.
여기 뭔가 있을지도 모르니 찾아보자.
Oh, God. Click the slot. Click the slot and drag the potion down. I don't know what they want me to do. Click to open. Okay, whatever. Click, click, click is all I was doing.
파프나이트 보관실은 이쪽이야. 서둘러. 웬 놈이지? 제게 발각된 건가? 배신관의 파프나이트는 어디지? 아까 그 녀석이 용족이 더 몰려올 거야. 어서 이 덩어리를 처치하고 탈출해야 돼.
Okay, we're at the beginning. Yeah, yeah. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful world. Why does my ass look so big? Like, I don't think I fixed my hips because my ass looks huge. Why does my ass look so big? Ah. Shit. This sucks. I really didn't want to have to start over. Because, like, it's... I had already put in, like... I had already put in, like, a lot of time on this character. Like... Yeah, her hips are a little bit bigger than I normally... I mean, I guess it's okay. But she's got strong hips. The two-toned hair doesn't really look great. She's gonna wink at me again. I don't know. But the skin color was good. Eyes came out good. Everything came out good except I'm not sure about that hair, but it's okay. I just would have preferred to make the hair not go so far up. Plus it looks too, it's not blended in enough. Oh well, whatever. Anyways, it just looks too not blended. But man, it's okay. Hold on, I gotta check on my wife. She's on her way home probably. Sadly, I'm not gonna be able to play much longer. I'm just really bummed because I wanted to play a lot more tonight. Come on, I'm waiting for my phone to update. Okay, no, my wife hasn't left yet. Okay, such a beautiful game, man. Look at how beautiful this game is. This looks so good, you know. All right, we're gonna skip the. Actually, I haven't really seen the Asmodeus side. I'd played Elios, so it's gonna be a little different. And actually, it's actually a nicer looking starting area. All right. Well, that's your booty size, is that? I'll just leave it the way it is. Pelvis size. Yeah, it's just the hair is so hard to get. The two-tone hair in this game is tough to get right. I think if we make it less contrasty, it'll look better. Yeah, like that. And then all right. Oh, I didn't do the ears. I forgot to give her elf ears. Oh, I wanted to give her elf ears. All right, so do we like this one? Hold on a second. Or do we like the other one? I kind of think this one looks better than the other one. Let's take a look. Before we get going and have to spend like hours and hours and hours leveling this character. Yeah, see, this one's hair is just a little bit, just... Her hair is a little bit crazy. This one's a little bit shorter. Is she shorter? Yeah, we'll go with this one. Now I gotta do the key bindings again. Again. Oh my god. Again. Okay, ID, okay. Let's see, display, F5, card, cube, all this is fine. Skills, that's fine. General, let's see, auto move forward here. Let's see, move right, left, jump, that, start. Let's see, fly up, fly down, switch control mode, mount, dismount, cancel. I just screwed that up. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Okay. And gameplay, blah, blah, camera, target, change target. That's fine. Combat, controls. Wait, targeting. No, key setting, combat. Where is it? Where is it? Controls. Okay, set main target off. Okay, key settings, quick slot. Okay, F. And we're gonna go A, C, R. I don't know if this is Z, to be honest. I don't know. It's gonna put this in this, I think. So that's fine. These are all fucked up again. 6, 7, 8. Okay. Anything else? Menu. Wait, cursor. Da, 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 da. Oh no. Oh no. We didn't set the class. We did all that to create that character. We picked the wrong fucking class. Oh my. Oh, we did all that. And we... fuck it. We're just going to do the one with the freaky hair. I'm not going to create another character, dude. All right, we did all that. We picked the great what was it, Gladiator or some shit. Oh my goodness. All right, let's just auto path. I'm being lazy, right? Do it. Go. Oh my god, all the time I spent on the other server. And look, we're seeing English names. Look at that. Lives, Bacon Bucket. We're seeing some Korean names too, but seeing some English names.
당신이 그 키벨리 그리고 준비는 다른 건 참.
당신 마침
I don't know. I don't know if I would. I know I'm a. I don't know if I'm up for this. I don't know if I want to level again. You know what I mean? I mean, the benefits of leveling here is we're on the same server as Kanan, so there's going to be a lot of English-speaking people, which could come in handy. You know, getting groups and stuff could be a lot better if we can actually speak the same language. She does have pretty light eyebrows, doesn't she? Oh no, they look good. No, they look good. I did a good job with her skin tone and everything. She looks pretty good. I just can't believe we have to start over. Because I was literally like level 22 on the other server. Which is like a good 15 hours of gameplay probably.
마을의 물 그걸 돕고 싶어하는 거 잘할 수 있을 걸세. 좋아. 혹시 셀비스 자 받아.
I'm not even gonna read the quest. I'm sorry. We'll do that when we play on the Western version of the client. I think right now I just want to level up.
놈들을 그럼
I don't know how to get into a guild. Let's see. I don't even know. Transcendence. I might not be able to at this level. I have no idea. Navigator.
어서 물자를 회수하자. 다음은 이쪽이야. 다음 물자를 회수하러 가자. 아니 저 미친년이 또 저 여자를 막아! 어서!
용족이 오기서 어서 파괴해. 이 멍청이들 비켜.
Damn it, the Balar. The Balar.
저 감시소를 부숴야 해. 여기 사람이 아니군. 어쩐지 알데르 마을 사람들은 저 감시석은 이사에게는 남은 대바들의 난 운명의 새 자매의 수직 못 믿는 눈치건. 그리고 나와 조심해.
Okay.
그 여자 그럼
Yo, fellas, new welcome offer from Hard Rock Bed just.
Oh man. I hate starting over. I'm like, I do not like having to level over again, man. I did so much effort on the other character, man. So I will say the Asmodean starting area is I think is nicer looking than the Helios. This is a pretty cool looking area.
물자들은 잘 회수한 헌드 용족에게 공격당한 후 충격을 받 그 여자가 다시 활개를 치고 다니기 시작하니 마을 외곽 투나풀의 호수 우리 마을 자경단과 함께
That hair, dude. That fucking hair. I'm not gonna. I don't care. I mean, honestly, I'm going to play more solo than I am. You know what I mean? I'm gonna play more solo. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna play more solo than I am playing groups with these guys. So I'm not gonna start over. I don't care. I'm sorry. I just don't feel like doing it. I was like, I was enjoying the character I had. I don't want to start all over again. So. We're gonna go back to, see, now we're not, now I can't pick the right one. Okay, we got to go back to Elios. Here we go. And to Kasaka. Here we go. I spent I think I spent too much time on this character. You know, and I like this character. She's you know, I like my character, so I really don't want to start over. I just No, thank you. Oh. We're going to be the only English player on Kasaka. We're just going to have to learn how to speak Korean. Come on. Give me defense. Defense, defense. Ironclad defense. I like it. Increase defense by 11%. Oof. Magic buff. Oh, yeah, I like it. Equip. I'll take it. Okay. Pizza party. Two. All right. Ooh. All right, I'm gonna go, guys, because I'm gonna make some tacos for my wife when she gets home, so she'll have something to eat. So I'm gonna go cook some tacos, and you know, I'll play some more later. I'm hoping that what I can do is stream early tomorrow morning, and then because I'm gonna go out and my wife has to go take care of her mom, and then because her mom's in a rehab. And I'm gonna go meet her at her mom's rehab, but I'm not gonna do it right away. I think what I'll do is I'll go like around like 2. So then hopefully if I can get up early, I can stream from like, you know, like 8 a.m. to like 1 or something. And then I'll head over to hang out with my wife and her mom. But yeah, I'm gonna take a break, cook dinner for my wife so she has something to eat when she gets home. And I hope you guys are having a good weekend, wherever you are in the world. we're just gonna have to deal with the fact that everybody on the server I'm on speaks Korean. Not much we can do about that, I guess. I wonder what, like, blacksmithing recipes I can make. Here, let's see if we can cancel out of this. Alright, so we've learned how to make this, which is better than my Rainy Forest Guard, it looks like. Better attack. So that's cool. And we have plenty of materials, it looks like. But if we can get to this one, this is going to be... Yeah, this is going to be a nice blue item we can craft. And we don't have the Expert's Refining Stone or the Fine. I don't know where to get the refining stones from. These are just from, you know, doing the, you know, grabbing the Odile probably, ranking up my skill with Odile probably. I would hope anyway, but that's all that is. We got this, we got refining. Got this one is refining. I don't know, how do we, can we make, let's get these out of here. Maybe we can somehow craft better ones, maybe? I don't really know. Maybe if we go to the handicrafting table? Where's handicrafting? I think it's over here, right? Yeah. It doesn't look like it. It looks like to get the better quality, we just have to get it in the world, maybe? Here, materials. Armor smithing table. Yeah, it requires this expert refining stone. Is there a way? Material for crafting. Source. Looted from monsters. Okay, so this is great. This is awesome. This is why this game is actually really cool, because it has all this information. Like, we can go and figure out how to get this stuff just by looking at the information in the game. So that's awesome. How do I not have any achievements? Normally I almost always have achievements. Substance morph, no. Fraction, how much we got? We got 29? Shit. Okay. And of course I can't. I don't know what this is. I don't know what these 24 mean. Like, what does that mean? Collect rewards? Oh, jeez, I get all this stuff? Oh, insufficient cube space? Oh, so I got all these rewards. It's weird. They say you have to have a subscription, but so far, there's nothing in the game that has really made me need a subscription. I'm just waiting for there to be a point where I hit something. It's like, okay, now I need a subscription. You know. Let's see, Max store. Here's one. Let's not worry about the food right now. Max store. And I want to see what this is. Contains, it contains a pet. Contains one of the following. So we got that, okay. Probably the same thing. I mean, most of these we can get in the game. A lot of these I already have, actually. I don't know if I have that one. And then these we can sell, right? Let's see, where's a vendor? Merchant. Go to sell. And we can sell these, right? Okay, max. Sell. Some of this stuff I don't know what to do with it. What is this? Food. What is this? Transform into Festival Manager Shugo. Okay, well. Okay, we can make more tea. We can make more of this. Salt and curry powder. Oh, there's quite a bit of food that we can craft. Oh, look at this. We can make this pasta. I need noodles and cheese. And this gives us, ooh, increases our block, critical hit, and max stamina. This is actually really good food. So Torio noodles and cheese, right? Let's see. This stuff's expensive though. Let's just go 5, confirm, cheese, right? 5. The thing about crafting is it's damned expensive. Look at that, 6,600 just to get this stuff, right? Then we're gonna go make it, max. But, you know, you get experience, and some of this stuff's really good. All right, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out, man.